Don't judge me. You don't have the right to say you're better than me. How dare you judge me? Judgment. I'll talk about that in just a second. Are we prone to judge people as Christians? You know, maybe we are. Maybe some of us are. But you know, there is a difference between what the world calls judgment and what God calls judgment. The judgment that they're talking about is they're saying, well, you think you're better than me, or you think you're more holy than me. It's the kind of judgment that the Sadducees and the Pharisees was using to talk about other people. Prayers like, I'm so glad I'm not like this person over here, and thank you, God, for making me so much better, that kind of stuff. Or, clearly these people are despicable and going to hell. They are without hope. They are going to hell. They're so evil and bad. That's the kind of judgment that God really honestly tells us not to do. When he says, judge not, that ye be not judged, what it means is you're taking on God's role and you're judging other people based on his standards and pronouncing sentence over them. That's not your job. It's not my job either. It's not my job to judge the person who is doing wrong. It's my job to point out the wrong. It's my job to show them a better way and to introduce them to Christ. It's not my job to say, to try to convince them that their life is just so evil and I'm so better than they are. That's not what this is all about. I have no authority. I am simply a Christian trying to point the way. Now, does that mean that I can look at certain actions and go, I don't think I would do that. I think that's wrong. No, the action is clearly wrong in some cases, and it's easy for us to understand that. But sometimes the person doing the action is doing something for reasons that they have that we don't know. That is why all judgment as far as where someone will end up in eternity is left to God. It is not up to Tom. I'm not up to the task. I'm not qualified, and I certainly wouldn't want the job. We make pronouncements on people that we don't even know. We don't know their circumstances. We don't know their hearts. We don't know what they've been through. But God does. I can tell you this, folks. He will do the right thing for each person. And I don't know what the right thing is for each person all the time. I know what the scriptures tell me. I know what we're supposed to do and the things that we're not supposed to do. But I dare any of you to try to figure out in your own life the things that you've done wrong. You're going to find a whole lot. I know I do. So who am I to judge anybody about their eternal destiny? I can speculate because I might think about some of the things that they've done, and it does say we will know a tree by its fruits. But ultimately, it's not my call. Now, this does not mean that we can't have discernment. It doesn't mean that I can look down a scary part of town and see some people that might be a little bit scary looking and go, you know, I probably shouldn't walk down that alley by myself. That's discernment. That's not judging anyone. That's just not being foolish. There's a big difference. So, church, this is what I recommend. We don't judge people. We love them. And people that are outside the church, try to understand what judgment truly is. Judgment comes from God, not from me. And I'm very sorry for the Christians that you have encountered that have tried to level judgment on you. It's not our place. We love you, and we hope you find Christ. That's our job, is to point the way. Have a great day. Be kind to each other. See you next time.